Okay. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another random British person making a video on YouTube. This time about the fun stuff. That's right, I have in front of me 5 random Japanese beers. Well, not completely random, I should say. Basically, this video, I'm going to prove that I have a drinking problem by drinking 5 beers and talking about them. I'm not going to drink them all. Well, maybe I'll drink them all over the course of the next 2 days, but yeah. Essentially, when I first came to Japan, one of the things that I was really curious about was what is the drinking culture like, because back in the UK, in university, I loved going out for a drink, and for quite a while I stopped going out drinking as much after university in that sort of in-between period. So when I first came to Japan, brilliant, I was drinking all the goddamn time, probably a bit too much. But I now have a little bit of expertise in drinking, and I shall now prove to you that I have absolutely no descriptive skills at all as I drink these 5 beers and attempt to describe which ones I like best. And we'll go from this side to this side, so we'll go from left to right or right to left, depending which way we're talking about. Anyway, first off, we have, I should also point out that these 5 beers that I chose them specifically because you can find these anywhere in Japan, supermarkets, convenience stores, anywhere that you can buy beer. I guarantee you, I would bet money that you could find at least 3 or 4 out of 5 of these 5 particular kinds here. But anyway, the first one off we have is Sapporo beer. No prizes for guessing where exactly this is from. And some of these actually have some great English on it. I'll read them out. Hopefully there's something funny about it. I don't think there is. This perfect balance between malt and hops gives you a great drinking experience from the very first sip to the... See now, whoever made this one, they actually they actually did their homework. They actually did proper English. I can't laugh at this one. So anyway, Queen and Country Boys. Oh, that's... You know, this is my first time drinking some of these beers. These 2 I've drank before. Kirin and Asahi I've drank quite a bit. It's my first time drinking Sapporo, that, as far as I'm aware. Maybe I've had one when I was too drunk to remember, but this... Yeah. This reminds me of Carling in the UK. Like, it's uncanny how similar it is to Carling. But one thing I've noticed about Japanese beers is that they tend to be a bit sweeter than most European beers. Like back in the UK, I couldn't really drink beer as such. I was more of a cider drinker, more of a vodka and cola. But in Japan, I drink beer more than anything else. So, you know, 3rd time's a charm. Yeah, I'd probably give that like a 6 out of 10. Like I would drink this if my friends, if I was around my friend's apartment and they said, "Do you want a drink?" I said, "Yeah," and this is what they give me. I wouldn't look at it in disgust. I would say thank you. I wouldn't give them a hug for it or anything like that. It's not that great, but it's a pass. I'll give that 6 out of 10. That was a pass. Next up is called Premium Yebisu. Oh yeah, this is completely unedited. I'm literally going to drink out of all these cans and then just post whatever the fuck I come up with. So hopefully I don't get too drunk by the end of this and I can do this in one take. Yeah, Premium Yebisu. This beer is actually from the same company, from the same like Sapporo Brewery company. I didn't realise that until after I got back and I started doing a bit of reading. But the Sapporo beer can says since 1876. This one says born 1890. So yeah, 1890 to 2020. So I'm not too sure what the deal is there. I'm assuming it's the same parent company of Sapporo Breweries, but this is like an offshoot. Oh, I should also point out the alcohol content in these things. Sapporo is... what is the alcohol content in this? 5%. 5% alcohol in this. Premium Yebisu, also 5% alcohol. And the English reads... Rich and mellow premium beer brewed with 100% fine malts and select hops with Sapporo's traditional art. Again, the English is good. I can't laugh at this. thought there's meant to be funny English on a lot of Japanese things. I've seen them, but I happen to have picked the 5 things without it so far. Anyway, cheers. Or how? I've completely forgotten the Japanese. Cheers and Japanese is kanpai. That's the one. Bloody hell! Complete brain fart for a second. Ooh, yeah, that's different. This one, again, I don't know how to describe food and drinks. This is not in my repertoire, so if I just keep drinking enough, eventually words will just spill out of my mouth, and hopefully that can describe it. But this one, the best way to describe it, I guess, is it's alright, but when I drink it, I really don't want a mouthful of this stuff. The taste is alright. The aftertaste, there is none as such. That's a bit different. But it's definitely something that I don't want to chug. This is probably something that I actually think I probably don't like this one actually. I think give this like maybe like a 4 out of 10. Maybe that's too harsh, but like 4.5 out of 10. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this one. It's like I think it's a bit more bitter than Sapporo beer, than the first Sapporo beer. Moving right along. Excuse me. This one is Honuma Mugichi Komi, is what the English on top says. I can't read the kanji. I absolutely cannot read it. And the English on this says, brewed with selected ingredients, a premium taste with rich flavor of barley. Again, that's 3 out of 3 so far with the good English descriptions. This one's a little bit different in that it's actually 6% alcohol content rather than just 5%. So, big boy drink over here. Anything interesting about the can? It's just red. Nothing interesting. 49 calories per 100 mils. This is a 350 ml can. So, yeah. I should also point out these all so far quite similar in price. Like, there's not really a huge discrepancy in the cost. Like, I think these small ones were like 150 yen, 170 yen from a supermarket. These bigger ones, well, actually no, this one was only 96 yen or something from a supermarket. So this one's probably the cheapest. I do have the receipt somewhere, but I completely forgot before I started this video, and I'm not going rooting for it now. So this one's the cheapest so far. Let's see if it's reflected in the taste. Actually, no. That does not taste the cheapest at all. Actually, this doesn't really taste like beer. It doesn't have like that kind of like beer taste. You know when you drink a beer, it's got like it's a very distinct kind of bitter. Like, it's just a beer taste. You know what a beer taste is when you drink a beer? It tastes like beer. This doesn't taste like beer. This tastes kind of like a shandy. Actually, this tastes like a shandy. Like, you know when you're 16 years old and you go to the pub with your parents, and your dad says, "You're right, you're 16 years old now. You can have a shandy." And he pours out of his beer into a pint glass and he asks the waiter to fill up a lemonade for you. That's what this tastes like, and I don't like it. Actually, no, I do like it. I'll be fair. 5 out of 10 for this one. 5 out of 10 on the Honuma Mugichiko. I can't read Japanese. I can't read the fucking hiragana either. Moving on to the 2 tiny boys now of the video. These are the 2 beers that are actually probably the most common. Every single izakaya or bar or even nightclub that I've been in has had one of these 2 beers available. And these are actually, Kirin here is the most expensive one of the lot. Again, I don't have the exact numbers. I'm just going by what I remember from living here and buying beer for a year. This one tends to be a bit more expensive than the others, and past experience tells me that I don't like this one as much. I basically saved my favorite to last, so there we go, boys. how do I describe it? It's kind of like, oh yeah, there it is. It's that horrible aftertaste. You know, it's not even like a taste on your tongue. It's like there's something in the back of my throat and the roof of my mouth. It's like I chewed some out-of-date gum that's been off by about 30 years. It's like, I don't want any more of that. So, yeah, I'm gonna very quickly move along. A lot of people like this, and I do think drinking out of a can is worse. Like when I drink it out of like a glass, I do think it's alright. Same with most beers. Like I prefer drinking beer out of a glass, and I do have a beer glass over there. I'm sorry, I'm suppressing burps here. Christ. And yeah, so out of a glass, absolutely no problem. I'd probably be more fair and give this like a 6, 7 out of 10, because it is quite. It's just very basic. It's also 5% alcohol, so it's not piss water. And what does the English say on this one actually? Brewed from only the first press of genuine malt for a crisp, delicious flavour. Not sure I'd call you crisp and delicious, mate. It literally described you as being not that delicious and a bit like rotten chewing gum. Anyway, I've literally positioned myself for this video really awkwardly because I've got my desk here, I've got my thing here. Good lord. Anyway, my favourite, Asahi. Asahi Dry, to be precise. What does it say? Oh, we've got quite a bit of English in it. Maybe there'll be some mistakes. Asahi Super Dry is brewed with precision to high quality standards under the supervision of Japanese master brewers. Our advanced brewing techniques deliver a dry, crisp taste and quick, clean finish. We call it Karakuchi taste. What is it with this crispness? Like, I've never once drank something crisp. Like, crisp to me is a crisp or a potato chip to you bloody Americans out there. It's like something you can crunch. Even if I crunch my beer, I'm sending it back. I do not want crunchy beer. So, yeah, Japan, no one use the word crisp to describe a liquid, because it makes no fucking sense. Yeah, there we go. I knew it. Basically, this one, but I knew it was my favourite before I even started this video. This is entirely biased, but for this one, it's also 5%. I'm pretty sure. Let me just find the thing so I can be certain. Hang on, where the fuck is it? Yeah, 5%. So all of these have been 5%, except for the cheapest one, which was 6%. That was the Honuma one. That was cheapest, and so yeah. Nothing else that particularly interesting on it. 42 calories per 100 mils. I think it's a little bit less. Yeah, a little bit less calories than this if you give a shit. About 7 calories difference per 100 mils. But yeah. So I'm just going to drink some more of this. Describe it as crisp and refreshing. These have all been chilled by me before I did this. It's really fucking. Let me just show you the fucking weather outside. Look at that. Look at that blue shit in the sky. There's a big yellow thing up there, and I don't know if you realise yet, I'm British, and in the UK we do not have this thing called blue skies or the sun or summer. So I'm not a happy chappy in terms of the weather right now. Put that back there, hopefully in this roughly the same position that I had it in. Oh god. That'll do. So yeah, in terms of how I would rank these, something like what did I give the second? I gave that a 6, didn't I? So yeah, from worst to best, in my personal taste. Obviously everyone's gonna have different opinions, so first up is that the Yabisu is the worst, but, well, I say worst, it's just the one that I like the least. And again, you can find all of these anywhere in Japan, so if you come here, I definitely recommend trying them out. You can get these really small cans in Japan, which are really great for just testing out drinks that you're not quite sure if you like. You can normally find things like mixed drinks as well, like you can get highballs and things like that just in a small can if you want to try it. Next is Hanuma 1, third Sapporo, second Kirin's Prime Brew, and last but my personal favourite is Asahi Super Dry. I should also point out that each, well, I know for a fact that Asahi, Kirin, and Sapporo each have like a range of beers available. Like there's Asahi lager and things like that. I can't remember them. Basically, I always just tend to drink the same types, but like within each brand of beer, there's multiple different beers. Which, if I was drinking those, then maybe I'd like them more. Because I personally, when I drink a beer, I like it to not be that bitter, and I like it to be easy to drink. Like I like it to be a bit more, yeah, you know what I mean, a bit more like a soft drink than a beer. Because I'm not a huge beer fan, even though I've literally just opened up 5 cans of beer and spoke about them for about 15 minutes. But I do have, for you dear viewers, a little special bonus if you stuck with me for this long. I have with me what is undoubtedly going to be the greatest beer in the known universe. And I don't know how I would prepare you for this, other than just telling you that this is called Red Eye. I'm assuming that's because the morning afterwards you're going to have bloodshot red eyes from drinking it. But here it is. It's from Asahi Red Eye, and you see that on the front? Those are fucking tomatoes. And it literally says, oh shit, go outside. Asahi Red Eye's silky something and refreshing aftertaste goes well with food. This product is made from selected tomatoes and alcohol beverage brewed from finest malt. And is this 20%? No, 3%. Is it 3% or 20%? I'm pretty sure it's 3%. That's 20% on the bottom there, but I don't know if that says alcohol or not. I don't think it says alcohol. Then it's got 3% over here. Yeah, how do you call? Oh, no. How do you call? I really wish I could read katakana. I should be able to after living here for a year. I don't know what the percentage is on this, but it's tomato beer. Is it red? Oh, it's not red. It's gonna. I'll pour some out for you now. Oh wait! Oh shit! Hang on. Oh my god. Oh god, that smell. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah. It looks like dirty river water. You know when you do a Ring of Fire game in university, it looks like a fucking shit mix. Oh, it smells like what? It smells like one too. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh fuck me. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's fucking weird. Oh, fuck me. Hang on. At the can. Yeah. There's definitely something to do with tomatoes in there. Oh fuck no! It tastes like literally like someone's just put tomato ketchup in your beer, and that's not a good thing. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh fuck. Oh, that's a waste of a beer. Anyway, so what I'm telling you is, guys, don't try tomato beer, because you will regret it. And oh fuck, that is going to leave a horrible taste in your mouth. Maybe it does go well with food. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I should be eating like some chips and like something else that goes well with ketchup right now, but I can't think of anything. No. Yeah, just no. I'm not ever going to buy that again. I did do the shake, the turning up down thing that it instructs you to do. So I thought, so it's definitely not that. I did do the shake. It should be tasting good. Oh, dear. So, well, there you have it, guys. 5 Japanese beers plus 1 bonus weird one. I'm gonna have to drink a lot to get through this. Thank God it's a Saturday when I'm doing this. Oh dear, how am I gonna do this? Oh, I did not think. I did think this through. I thought it'd be fine, but now that I've actually done it, I'm looking at these 5 open beer cans and just going, what the fuck is wrong with me? And many things, if I'm being completely honest. But I guess alcoholism is one of them. So thank you for watching, guys. If there's anything about Japan you'd like to know, please do let me know. Again, I don't really do editing or anything like that. I might try and put music to this video, I don't know yet. But I just do this for a bit of a laugh, and if anybody really wants to know something, go ahead. After all, I'm pretty sure most of you guys watching are from the Abroad in Japan Patreon Discord group, so hi guys. And I will see you next time, hopefully more sober. See ya.